We have so much to celebrate in Division II, but we're especially proud of our commitment to Make-A-Wish.
Division II student athletes have led a 10-year initiative to raise funds and help grant wishes of children with life-threatening medical conditions.
Nearly $3 million have been raised, and hundreds of children's wishes have been granted.
We play hard, we work hard, and we support others in need. Why? It's simple.
Because we care.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Once again, you're tuned in to the Lions Den, official source of UCCS Sports. Really do got to apologize for not being able to fit in another student spotlight segment. We're still waiting for those files to be transferred and uploaded for us to be able to use. So I promise you, listening Lions, those segments are coming here in the near future. I know the students put in a lot of hard work and want to see their work here on the Lions Den, which we promise we will do. But right now, we're going to talk about UCCS men's soccer because of all the teams right now, all the team sports. They're in the best position moving towards the end of the season, looking for the playoff picture. This is going to be the final regular season weekend, this upcoming weekend. And if the season were to end today, they would be hosting a first-round playoff game. That first-round playoff game will be next Wednesday right here at Mountain Lions Stadium. Barring a monumental collapse, they're going to be hosting. We'll definitely have more for you on Thursday for our official preview show, but there you see them sitting firmly in fourth place in the Rocky Mountain Athletic Conference after splitting on the road this past weekend with a win against Westminster. Let's break that down first because that was a 3-0 win against Westminster, who on paper we kind of thought that would be the result, but that's why you play the game because you never quite know what's going to happen. But you mentioned earlier it was Alex Von Hall to get the scoring going for UCCS. And then Court Searles and Jake Dimarath also added to the scoring output as UCCS did get that win, 3-0. And then David Meyer, how about that? His 8th shutout of the season.
He's close to the record. But can we just talk a little bit about Alex Von Holly, the freshman, leading the team right now in goals. And with this Mountain Lions squad, they are, have 7 seniors on the team this year. So we'll definitely need some scoring assets next year, as losing a couple of their key scorers as Court Searles also up there in the scoring. So Alex Von Holly is just on a tear right now. I really think he adjusted to the game well in that first half. As a freshman, it's very hard to adjust and then stay and leveled and keep scoring and keep putting your mark on games, but he seems like he's been doing it all season. That's his 6th he earned 6 after this weekend. So Alex Von Holly has been amazing, and then that was just a game to get the momentum, keep rolling on UCCS's side. And after beating someone 3-0, I know they looked at that game and they go, okay, we have the momentum, let's take it to Colorado Mesa, and they're up for that Colorado Mesa game 1-0 at the half. So the second half was a little rough, but like you say, if we just played one half, Mountain Lions would have won that one, but still a close one there, and it's just all this momentum building up, and I have a special feeling for this men's soccer team that I think they're going to do something big when they make it to playoffs that Wednesday. So it's definitely be a lot of fun.
Well, and that Sunday matchup, was a tough loss as they were playing the number 14th ranked team in the nation in Colorado Mesa. And as you mentioned, they were in position to win at one point, but gave up 2 goals after scoring their goal. So they lost 2-1. But against a nationally ranked team on the season, they're 2-3-1 against a nationally ranked team. I mean, that's
not bad at all.
Really
actually,
good.
I like to go 2-0 on the road, but 1-1 on the road versus another great team,
nationally ranked
and number 1 in our conference. They're firmly in first place. So it didn't hurt Mesa at all. It wouldn't have helped them either. They probably would have had first throughout anyways, but it would have helped us. But we're still in a good spot in coming up this weekend as we play Fort Lewis to fight for that number 4 spot or number 3 spot. We're going to be able to try to fight for that, which is cool. So we're still in a great spot. As far as the Mesa game goes, it was a hard-fought game. Again, just came up short end of the stick, and in soccer, that happens sometimes. It's a crazy game. It's low scoring. It's not like football. There's 40 points. It's 1 point, 2 point, 3 point games. So it's definitely hard to do, and I think they did a great job being able to hold that. So
absolutely. If we can go ahead and get the standings up one more time there, you can see UCCS firmly in 4th place, playing Fort Lewis, who's 1 spot right in front. So that is going to be a huge game this Friday night at Mountain Lions Stadium, and what will likely be the final Friday night night game for UCCS of the season. But that would be a huge win if UCCS can pull that one out against Fort Lewis. That would all but solidify them hosting a first-round game. I mean, they've already locked up a playoff spot. They're in. The top 6 have already been solidified. Your Mountain Lions will be in the playoffs. Now they're looking to host, and that's going to be a huge game against Fort Lewis. They'll close out the regular season against Adams State, who's not too far behind. I mean, they're still vying for just to finish the season off strong. It doesn't look like they're going to make the playoffs, but that's still not a give-me game by any means.
Right.
They come in 6-10 overall, 3-9. So definitely a winnable game for UCCS, and one they would definitely like to have to ensure that they have the home playoff game. But we'll give you the complete preview on Thursday's show.